Hello students. So NATA forms are out, and as you all know, NATA is the national level entrance exam for architecture colleges. Architecture colleges other than NITs and NIITs, for which you one need to give JEE paper 2. So this year NATA, there are three NATA actually, and the first attempt is on 12th June, and the last day to register for that is 23rd May. The second attempt is on 3rd July. The last day to register for that is on 20th June. The third attempt is on 24th July, and the last day to register for that is 11th July. The result of first will come on 20th June. The result of second will come on 13th July, and result for third will come 3rd August. So if you see one thing, the result for first is on 20th June, and the last day to register is also 20th June. So you cannot wait for your result to fill the second attempt. Similarly, the result for second attempt is on 13th July, but the last day to register for the third attempt is before that, that is 11th July. And the result for the third one is on 3rd August. So there are three NATAs and it's totally up to you. You can fill one or two or all three tests. It's totally up to you. But if you are appearing for two tests, then the best of two scores shall be taken as the valid score. What does it mean? Suppose you have scored 100 and 120. So your valid score will be 120. But suppose you have taken all the three NATA, that means, and suppose you have got 90, 100 and 120. So your best scores are 100 and 120. So the average of those two score will be taken and your valid score will be 100 plus 120 by 2, that is 110. Average of those two scores. All the this application has to be filled online at www.nata.in. Now eligibility. So last year because of COVID there was relaxation, but here this year you need to pass PCM. You should be having physics, chemistry, maths 11th and 12th, 11th and 12th, and but you also need to have 50% marks total in physics, chemistry and maths, and also 50% in overall exam. Also you need to have 50% and 50% physics, chemistry, maths. Now, or you need to pass 10+3 diploma with mathematics as compulsory subject with at least 50% marks in aggregate. Now syllabus is same. The good part is that syllabus is same as last year. There is no drawing. There will be no drawing this year also. And because the syllabus is exactly similar as last year, so we have an idea what a question could come. So like diagrammatic reasoning, test the ability of logical reasoning using diagrams and scenarios. Numerical reasoning, mathematical ability like basic HCF, LCM, percentage, those type of questions. Verbal reasoning, that assesses the ability to access verbal logic. Inductive reasoning, situational judgment, logical reasoning, abstract reasoning. Then basic concept mathematics, physics, chemistry. That means not 11th and 12th maths, but whatever you have learned till 10th, basic level, basic maths, basic science, those type of question can come. Language and interpretation, like last year, there was passages and from those passages question were asked. Elements and principle of design, there were many questions last year from this topic. Aesthetic sensitivity, color theory, lateral thinking, logical reasoning, visual perceptions, cognition, graphics and imagery, building anatomy and architecture vocabulary, basic techniques of building construction and knowledge of material. Like if you are interested in architecture, then should be knowing famous buildings. You should be knowing some basic materials which are used in building, like concrete, RCC, those type of questions. And general knowledge and current affairs. Then this is the most important thing. This may not be limited to those outlined. They mentioned this, that means they can ask anything. Now there will be 125 questions of 200 marks which you have to give in 3 hours, and one need to have minimum 70 marks for qualifying. That means if someone is getting less than 70, that person is not qualified. They cannot get admission in any college. Now types of question. The types of question are also similar. They have added one more criteria this year. MCQ, multiple choice questions. MSQ, multiple select questions. PCQ, preferential choice questions. NAQ, numerical answer questions. MFQ, match the following questions. So each question will have either 1 mark, 2 mark or 3 marks. So here I have tried to show you a different type of questions also. And good part is these questions are from last year NATA paper. So this will give you an idea also ki what type of questions had come. MCQ, this is the easy one because most of the exam this type of questions are coming. There is only one answer like this question. Four options were given for, and you have to choose the correct color scheme that is used in Google logo design. So it's an easy one. The correct answer is A. You have to mark A. Now second question, this question. For safety, the fuse wire used in mains for household supply of electricity must be made of metal having. The options are low melting point, high resistance, high melting point, low specificity. So this is of common knowledge also, and you must have studied also long back. The correct answer is low melting point, not high resistance, not high melting, not low specificity. Now MSQ. Here what will happen, they may be the answer, each question may have one or more than one correct choices, and you will get one full marks only if all the answers are correct. No wrong choices are selected for each question. For example, this was the question. Futura is a font designed by Paul Lehner, a German typeface designer in 1927. Identify the four most important principles adapted to the poster for Futura font. As you can see, this is the question from element of principle and design. As you can see, the first option is not correct. Rhythm will not be answer. Parallelism, yes, that will be a correct. Polychromatic, no, yes, that will be correct. Direction, yes. Minimalism, no. Focus, yes, that will be correct. Distortion, no. Monochromatic, no. So the correct answer will be here B, C, D and F. And you will get marks only if you have answered all the four options. The next question is also MSQ. There was a sketch of Kailasnathan temple in Ellora was shown, and from the given section you had to identify four most important elements that define the temple. So this temple is made out of rock. It's a rock cut architecture. So obviously first one is correct, rock cut. Second one, there is no bazaar. Enclosure, yes, there is. Structural construction, no, it is a rock cut temple. Water body, no. Maze, no. Monolith, yes. Depressed pen, yes. So the correct answer here will be A, C, G and H. PCQ. PCQ, what does it mean? For each question, there could be more than one answer and marks of each answer may vary. I will show you the option. This again was a question which had come last year. Two images were shown. Here, two images were shown, and you had to find out how many total, you had to identify the total number of differences. So for this type of question, what you should do, you should check out, first divide the pictures into planes, different parts, like suppose top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and then compare the two pictures. For example, if we see these two parts, you can see that there is a glass here, there is no glass here. This is first difference. If we come to this part, this color, the cap of the color is different here, so that is the second difference. If you now come to this part, before that, see here, this color is different. The plate on which the fruits are kept, so that is the third difference. When we come to this part, here there is a spoon, there is no spoon, so that is the fourth difference. Now there are no differences here. If you come to this part, you see the pant of this person is different from here, so that is the fifth difference. So there are total 5 differences, and the marking scheme is such that if you are opting for A, you will be getting, that is 4 difference. If you are thinking that you will get 2 marks. If you are thinking there are 5, that is actual correct answer, you are getting full marks 3. If you are getting 1 extra difference, then you are getting 1 marks. If you are getting 7, that means 2 differences you are finding which are not there, so you will be getting 0. So for different options, different marks are there. That is PCQ. Now NAQ. For each question, the answer is a real number that needs to be entered using the virtual keyboard on the monitor. For example, there you have to tell how many blocks make the shape below. So you have to count the number of blocks. So I have done here, made a model and tried to count it. There are 3 in first layer, again 3, that is 6 in second layer. So total 6 again, so 12 in this layer, total up till now 12. Then here again 6, so 18 till here. There are 2 extras, the 8 here, so 18 plus 8, 26. So total there are 26 blocks. So the correct answer here will be 26. So you have to enter that number 26. Now here this question, the question was, how many hands does the clock of London Big Ben have? So they did not show any picture here. You had to find out the answer from your own imagination, from your own memory. So if, as you remember, London's Big Ben, there's a clock. It has two hands, but there are four clocks, isn't it? One here, two here, and two on the back. So total there will be 8 hands. So the number of hands will be 8, and you had to enter the number 8 for the answer. Now this question, this type of question they have added this year, but this question they had asked, match the following questions. This question is from last year. Uh, again, match the building images to the places they belong to. As you can see, this is new. This is New Empire State Building. This is Big Ben. This is Rashtrapati Bhavan. This is Gol Gumbaj, and this is CST. So let's start. So this is New Delhi. That is Rashtrapati Bhavan. So for this it is A4. Gol Gumbaj is in Bijapur. So B3. Empire State Building is in New York. So C1. CSMT station is in Mumbai, so D5, and London Big Ben is in London, so it is E2. So these were the type of questions here. And you have any doubt, anyone has any doubt, you can log on to arkin.co.in and you can take free demo classes. You can even take many mock tests are there. You can go visit that, take mock tests, and I hope I have cleared all the doubts. Thank you.